Hey there, welcome back. This is Coach Nachi. I am your personal development coach called to serve people who want to live more like their true selves, more like their unique selves, which is, I feel that we were intended to live fully human, feeling at home in ourselves and joyfully, and just feeling at home in our lives as well. So today what I want to talk to you is about applying pressure in our goals and whatever we have in our heart. If we don't apply pressure, we're sometimes bound not to do it. What does pressure look like? Pressure could be looking like setting a deadline. Pressure could look like telling someone you know, telling someone that cares about you, telling someone that wants you to succeed. Putting pressure can be telling your social media so people keep you accountable and ask you about that thing that you're doing. How is that going? How is that going? How is that going? That's what people will be doing when you tell them what you're doing. So applying pressure is a great tool that I personally use as well, and definitely highly recommend to my clients when they want to reach a specific goal. A lot of the times we don't hold ourselves accountable for what we want to do for ourselves. That's the whole thing that I was telling you about the other day about our reputation with ourselves. We don't hold ourselves accountable. We really don't. It's difficult to hold ourselves accountable because we always forgive ourselves. We always say, oh, it's fine. I'll do this another time. It's fine. It's not really important. This other thing came up. But if we apply pressure externally, this can help us build the internal pressure inside of us and we can accomplish it. So I was telling you about my August. My August was really busy. And one way that I was able to accomplish all that I was able to accomplish was applying pressure. Granted, that pressure came from inside, but my inside pressure was my deadline. I had a deadline by the end of the month. I wanted to accomplish this, this, and this. So the closer it came to the end of the month, you bet I was speeding through and rushing as best as I could to do what I told myself I would do. With my body honor, we're doing body honor October. Body honor. With my body honor, I'm carb cycling. So how I apply pressure with my carb cycling is when I'm stepping out with my friends, going out to dinner, going out for lunch, going out for breakfast, they know, they say, oh, are we going to a place which is conducive to what you're doing? They're very supportive in that way. So when you're about to embark on a journey, no man is an island, like I was talking about yesterday. No man is an island. Who can help? Who can assist you? And applying pressure and asking the people in your life to help you out is a good way to circumvent the things that might happen on your way to living your best life, living more like you. So another example would be, say you have a goal to renovate your house. Book a house warming party or book some sort of event where you set the date maybe a month from when you believe you'll be done. So what I mean is, say you just moved into a place and you see that you really want to make some changes. Okay, apply pressure. Set a date for a month from the time you have that thought. Say by October 31st, I'm inviting you over. You have now 30 days or whatever today is. Today is October 6th. You have about 20 days to get yourself straight. Will you do what you need to do by the time that party is set? Oh, yes. Now, if you just said, I want to do something to my home, to my area, and you don't apply pressure by setting a deadline or doing some sort of something to apply pressure, the likelihood of you doing it in a timely manner is not going to be... It's not going to happen. And the likelihood of you dropping it and saying, oh, I'll do it next time, and it becoming a constant New Year's resolution is highly likely to happen. So apply pressure to your goal. Apply some sort of pressure. That's one way of doing it. Another way is if you do, let's say for your body honor, if your goal is to exercise 3 times a week, tell somebody, or make yourself accountable. Tell your social media, going to exercise, people will be liking it, people will be hitting you up, oh, what exercise are you doing? Film yourself exercising. If you have Snapchat, like I do, film yourself going to the gym and inspiring other people. People will be messaging you saying, oh, hey, how are you doing this? Tap that screen if you hear me. Applying pressure is very, very useful, and it's very effective to getting you from where you are to where you want to be. It helps you to live more like you as well, because now you see that there's all this external stuff that's applying pressure, but it's a good kind of pressure. It's a pressure that's taking you towards where you want to go anyway. It's good reinforcement, and it keeps you accountable. So that's my word for you today. Applying pressure, setting a deadline, telling your social media, the people in your life what you're doing so that they keep you accountable. They ask you for what you're doing. So I would like you to visit livelikeyounow.com, and I have a free gift on there that is really helpful with helping you set up what kind of goals you want for whatever your purposes are. So if you want to live more like you now, not in 2 weeks, not in the new year, not just on your birthday, not just the beginning of the month, live like you now, I have a wonderful list on there that will help you do that. It definitely helps me whenever I look over it again, and I wrote it, so it's highly effective. So don't forget to apply pressure. Find a way to apply pressure for what you're doing for Body Honor October. I love these signs. For what you're doing for Body Honor October, or for what you're doing anyway for October. Remember, we have until the 31st of October. I want you all to see progress in what you're doing. So whatever you said you would do a couple periscopes ago, let's keep that going. Let's keep the momentum going and apply some pressure. Okay, we'll see you over at livelikeyounow.com. If you have any questions, email me at coachnachi@livelikeyounow.com. I'm going to sign off, but I'm going to try and make a pretty thumbnail, so bear with me. I hope this works. I'm trying something new. Okay, that's enough. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Oh dear.